Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dark Star channel. Hypersonic flight, meaning speeds faster than Mach 5, is the perceived future of human aviation. In order to achieve that vision, engineers need to develop hybrid engines capable of handling subsonic, supersonic, and hypersonic speeds. The aviation company, Hermeus, successfully demonstrated mode transition between turbojet and ramjet engines for the Quarterhorse hypersonic aircraft, a major hypersonic flight milestone. Few planes ignite the awe-inspiring passions of aviation nerds, quite like the SR-71 Blackbird. From its stealthy design to its secretive history, the Blackbird simply screams cool, and it also helps that it's the fastest air-breathing, crewed aircraft in human history. Capable of flying in excess of Mach 3.2, around 2,200 miles per hour, the SR-71 has been the pinnacle of aviation speed for nearly half a century. But the Atlanta-based aviation company Hermeus thinks it's time for a little competition. The company's vision of hypersonic flight, meaning speeds faster than Mach 5, isn't one reserved for clandestine spy missions, however. That's because Hermeus wants to bring hypersonic airliners to an airport near you. The air-breathing monster behind the powerful SR-71 is a Pratt & Whitney J58 turbojet engine, which maxes out at speeds around Mach 3. In Hermeus's hypersonic design, a ramjet, which can only operate at high speeds as it uses this air to pressurize air and fuel in the combustion chamber, kicks in and carries the theoretical Quarterhorse aircraft to Mach 5 and beyond. For any plane hoping to dethrone the Blackbird, its engine needs to somehow seamlessly transition between turbojet, ramjet, and back to turbojet. And Hermeus has already pulled off that delicate piece of aviation engineering. This is probably the most critical challenge in unlocking hypersonic flight. In order to test its Chimera engine, Hermeus needed to simulate the high-speed pressures of Mach 4 flight, so the company packed up its engine and shipped it to the Notre Dame Turbo Machinery Lab, a high Mach test facility. There, Hermeus demonstrated the Chimera's ability to transition between engines by guiding supersonic air around the turbojet and into the ramjet. The hypersonic engine for Quarterhorse joins similar initiatives to unlock the era of hypersonic flight, including the Air Force's Project Mayhem, which hopes to deliver a hypersonic bomber in the foreseeable future. So how far off are these hypersonic planes from takeoff? If history is any indicator, Pratt & Whitney first tested the J58 in October 1958, and 6 years later, the SR-71 was streaking across the sky. However, the J58 was just essentially a souped-up version of an already existing technology, whereas Hermeus, and other hypersonic companies, are designing a more complex hybrid platform. For the record, Hermeus says it's on track to break the Blackbird's outright air-breathing aircraft speed record next year. About Hermeus. Hermeus is a startup, developing hypersonic aircraft to radically accelerate air travel. At Mach 5, more than twice the speed of the supersonic Concorde, passengers will be able to cross the Atlantic in 90 minutes. On the path to hypersonic passenger aircraft, Hermeus is partnering with government agencies including the U.S. Air Force and NASA to develop a series of autonomous aircraft that de-risk the technology and solve urgent national security challenges. These products provide the data and confidence necessary to certify, produce, operate, and maintain safe and comfortable commercial aircraft. Hypersonic aircraft have the potential to create trillions of dollars of new global economic growth per year, unlocking significant resources that can be utilized to solve the world's greatest problems. About Dark Horse. Dark Horse is a hypersonic uncrewed aerial system designed for defense and intelligence customers. The aircraft has multi-mission flexibility and is fully reusable. Dark Horse is the second vehicle in the company's roadmap to commercial hypersonic flight. With lessons learned from flying its first aircraft, the Quarterhorse, and subsequently Dark Horse and Hermeus will build Halcyon, a 20-passenger hypersonic aircraft. About Chimera 2. Chimera 2 is a hypersonic turbine-based combined cycle engine, in other words, is a hybrid between a turbine engine and a ramjet. This allows for both low-speed and high-speed operation. The benefit of this engine architecture is the ability for aircraft to take off from traditional airports using existing infrastructure, something that rocket-based hypersonic vehicles can't do. Chimera 2 is a more powerful version of Chimera, which is designed for use in Hermeus's smaller aircraft, like Quarterhorse.